Hello guys, today we will learn about the assignment problem. So first we have to know that what is the assignment problem, and to solve this assignment problem we will use the Hungarian method. So in this what we do is this is the given kind of problem what we have. In this what we have is we have n number of jobs, and to do those jobs we have n number of employees. Okay, so in this what we do is that A is the person who is making that product A, so he is taking 3 unit of time, 3 unit. This unit may be hour or days. So if A will make A product, then he will take 3 hours. So similarly, if B will make product A, then it will take 8 hours. So we have to come with a solution that it will take minimum time to provide maximum products, or it will complete the process in minimum time. So that we are going to learn in this kind of problem. So first thing, what are the conditions? So there are several conditions. In this first condition is each person will be assigned one job only. Okay, this is the first condition. And second condition will be your matrix should be scarce. Okay, and here we are going to find out the minimum function. We are going to look for the minimum thing, like minimum unit of time. Okay, so this is your problem, and over here I have written the steps what we are going to follow to solve this whole problem. Okay, so what is the linear programming? First we have to have the basic of this. It is a special type of linear programming. It deals in allocating the various resources of items to various activities on one-to-one basis. Means if suppose this A is the employee, so A employee will do one activity. Either it is 1, 2, or 3, or 4. These are the activities or jobs. Okay, so this is the whole criteria for this. So where were we? It deals in allocating the various resources of item to various activities on one-to-one basis in such a way that the time or cost involved is minimized and the profit is maximized. That we get the optimum result by using the minimum time or minimum cost. So minimize function for optimizing the output. So here first what we have to do is, what we have to look is, first is this thing, that our problem should be that minimize function, and second this second point is our matrix. This is the matrix. If you will see this is our matrix for this problem. Okay, so square matrix, what does it mean? That what is the square matrix? So for this we have to count the rows. Rows are the horizontal line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of rows over here is 5. Then column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 columns. So 5 by 5, it means that it is a square matrix. So condition 1 is satisfied, that we are going to find out the minimum function or minimum time. So 1 is satisfied, and second one, we have to have the square matrix. This is also satisfied. Okay, so now we are going to look that how to solve this problem. So now we will see that what are the steps what we are going to do to solve this question. First is row reduction, that we have to first is row reduction, then column reduction, then third one is check the non degeneracy. Like this I will be explaining in detail. What is this? non-degeneracy thing. Then step 4 comes with the modify matrix. Then fifth one comes that again we have to, like, after modifying the matrix, we have to again check the whether it is non-degeneracy or not. Then we make the assignment, like after doing this we will be having a solution, and by that solution we will be knowing like what job should be assigned to which guy. Okay, so in this step first, step first, row reduction. So here, over here I will make this matrix 5 row and 5 column. So we have this matrix. So in this part, what we do is we try to find out the least number, the minimum number in the row. So in this row, if I will say this is my row, then I will be looking for the minimum number in this row. So in this row, what is the minimum number? 2. Okay. So we have find out that the minimum number is 2. So what we will be doing, we will be subtracting this number from the others to make it 0. Okay, so in this problem assignment in Hungarian method, what we try to achieve is we try to get the maximum number of zeros in rows or column. We have to have at least 1 0 in each row and column. Okay, so for this I will be doing subtracting this. So 3 minus 2 1, 8 minus 2 6, 2 minus 2 0, 10 minus 2 8, then 3 minus 2 1. So similarly for the other rows. So over here the minimum for this, and over here the minimum is 6. Okay, so let's see now. 8 minus 2 6, 7 minus 2 5, 2 minus 2 0, 9 minus 2 7, 7 minus 2 5, 6 minus 2 4, 4 minus 2 2, 2 minus 2 0, 7 minus 2 5, 5 minus 2 3. Then this subtracting element is 2. 8 minus 2 6, 4 minus 2 2, 0 1, then 3. Okay, over here 9 minus 6, it is 3. Then 10 minus 6 4, 6 minus 6 0, 9 minus 6 it is 3, 10 minus 6 is 4. So here it is the first step. This one is your first step. Okay, so now I will be performing the second step. Okay, for second step again I have to create this matrix. So that is the step 1. Now we are doing the step 2. Okay, which is this one. This one we have done. Now we are performing the second step. So in this, what we do is similarly like here, we found out the least number of the least duration, the least unit variable in every row. So like this, what we will do, we will find the least number of variable in this column. So now we have got this matrix after doing the row reduction part. So over here what we will do is, we will first we will try to locate the row and we will try to locate the column and rows which doesn't have the zero value in the matrix. So in this column we doesn't have any zero value, in this column we don't have any zero value, in this column we have the zero value, and again in these two columns the zero value is missing. So what we will do is, we will try to find out the least number of the minimum unit of that variable in these columns. So over here is 1, here is 2, here we are not going to do anything because we already have the 0 in this column. Then over here is 1, over here is 1. So we will subtract this unit from all of these. So now what we will get is 0, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5. Oh, sorry. Here the minimum value is 2. So 6 minus 2, 4, 3, 0, 0, 2. Here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and over here 7, 6, 4, 4, 0, 2, and here 0, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So now we have completed here the step 2. Now what we will try to do is, we will try to see this, that whether in each row and column we have this 0 value or not. In this row we have the 0 value, and in this column we have the 0 value. In this row, if you will see, this second row we have we have 0 value in each row and column. So the thing is this. Okay. Till the time when we are done at this point, now we will try, what we will do is, we will draw the line which will connect more number of zeros. Okay. So now we are proceeding to step number 3. Now we are trying, what we are doing, we are trying to find out these line, number of lines. Okay. So what these number of lines are? These are the lines which will connect the maximum zeros. So if I draw a line from this, in this way, it is doing what it is doing, it is connecting 3 zeros. Okay. So if I draw a line like this, it won't make any change. And here if I draw a line, it is connecting 4 zeros, and over here if I draw a line, then it will connect the 2 zeros. And now over here also I can draw a line like this, or I can draw a line like this. So if I draw a line like this, then it will connect only 1 zero. If I draw a line horizontally, it will connect 3 zeros. So my final line is this. So how many lines here I have? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So over here I have the 4 lines. So over here I have the 4 lines, and now it is time for me to show you the step number 3. So number of lines over here is 4, and the matrix size is 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So greater or equal to 5. So this condition is not satisfied. It means that this matrix is not following non-degeneration. So again what we have to do is we have to again perform a separate step, which is like modify the matrix. So what we will do here is we will modify the matrix again to make this non-degeneration. So over here I will write out this. This is degeneration, but we don't want this. We want, what we want is non-degeneration. Okay. So now what I am going to do is like I will be modifying this matrix, which is the step number 4. Okay. So we have done till step number 3. Now we will be doing step number 4, which will be modifying the matrix. So to modify the matrix, what we do is in this whole matrix we try to find out the minimum number which is not 0. So here we will see what is the minimum number. Minimum number is 2. Okay. In this whole thing the minimum number is 2. So what we will do is we will modify the matrix by using this. I will delete this part now. Okay, so fine here. But to modify the matrix, there are certain rules. First, let me create the matrix. Modified matrix over here. So now what we will do is first we will subtract this digit, this 2 number from those who are not lying on any line. Okay, fine. So over here the whatever number which is lying on this line without the intersection, we will write those letters as it is. So first I will mark out this. Okay, so these are the numbers which are lying on this line, but now I have to find out the intersection points. So this is the intersection one, this is also intersection, this is my one more intersection, and this is another intersection. So these are the intersection. Okay, so now what I am going to do is so now what we will do is like whatever number is falling on this single line, we will write those number as it is. Like here 0, then 4 is at the intersection, 0 is at the intersection, so we are going to leave this 2. Then 7, 0. Okay, then over here 3 and 0, 3, 0. Then over here 0, 0. Then over here it is intersection, so we are not going to count these. And this one 5, then 0, 2, and over here 2 and 0. Okay, so these are the points which are lying on the line without the intersection point. Over here we are having the intersection. At the point of intersection we are going to add this number to these intersection values. So 4 plus 2 will give me 6, 0 plus 2, 2, then 2 over here, 2 over here. And what about these other values? So we will subtract this value from them. Okay, so 5 minus 2 will give me 3, 3 minus 2 will give 1, similarly 0, then over here 4, 2, 2, 0, 0, 3. So this is my modified matrix now. So in this modify matrix, what we are going to do is, we will now, up to this point we have done step number 1, 2, 3, and we have modified the matrix. This is the step number 4. Okay, so now we will perform the step number 5, check for non-degeneration. Okay, so over here first again we have to draw the lines. Okay, so if I draw a line like this, it will intersect at 2 zeros, and if I draw the vertical, again it will intersect on 2 zeros. So I'll simply draw over here a line. Okay, and here if I will see, here it is intersecting on 3 zeros. So simply draw this. Here also I am having 3 zeros, so draw like this. And over here 3 zeros. So okay, so now I have this 1 0 left. So for this 1 0, I can either draw, if I draw a line vertically, then it will intersect on 2 zeros, and if I draw a line horizontally, then it will intersect on 1 0. So I'll go for the vertical one. Now try to count the line. So our equation from here, this is our equation. So we will try to put this N L should be greater or equal to matrix size. Okay, number of lines should be greater or equal to matrix size. So now here we will try to find out the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of lines over here is 5, and matrix size we already know it is 5 by 5, which is equal to 5 matrix size. So condition satisfied. So now, like, our condition is satisfied, so we don't need to repeat this process once again. So suppose over here if our condition doesn't satisfy, then again we have to do this modify matrix thing, and again check for the non-degeneracy. Okay, so up to this point it is clear. Now I will try to make the assignments. So based on this, now I will make the assignment. So what it is like, making assignment, what does it mean, this making the assignment thing? So again I will draw a matrix 5 by 5 to make the assignment. Now what I will do, I will just put this wherever I am having this 0, I will put that part. 0, 0, 0, over here 0, and over here also I am having 1 0, third row, and here 1 0, 0, 0, and 0. So I have drafted this whole 0 thing over here. So from here, if I'll put this thing, this is A, B, C, D, E, and this is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the jobs and employees. So our condition was, what was our condition in the starting? That we have to give one job to one employee. Okay, so first what I will do is I will mark out wherever I have the single zeros. So this one is okay. It means is that V will be doing job 3, and now if V is doing job 3, then C can't do it. Okay, because there is the condition that if B is doing, then C can't do it. So over here, this D will be doing job number 4, so this can't do this job. Okay, so over here B is okay, this one is okay, and over here I will be checking for this. This job number 3 is already assigned to B, so this E can't take job number 3. So what E is left with is job number 1. Okay, so if E is doing the job number 1, then A can't do this job. Okay, so what is he is left with? Job number 5. So this is our assignment. Okay, so according to this we will try to solve this. This is the final step. Okay, so from this we will try to see that what are the number of hours. A, if A will do job number 5, he will take 3 unit of time. If B will do job number 3, then he will take 2 amount of time. Then similarly about the C. Okay, we forgot about the C. So over here. Wait. See, A is doing the job number 5, so C can't do it. So C is left with the job number 2. Okay, so if C will do the job number 2, then C job number 2, then it will take 4 unit of time plus 4. Then we come to D. D will do job number 4. So D will do job number 4 and he will take 3 unit of time. Okay, then over here if E is left with the job number 1, and how much time it is taking? 9 units. Okay, so now what we will do, we will just try to solve this. This is 3, 3, 6, 6, 6, 9, it will be 21. So 21 units of time will be minimum. So like this is our answer. So this is how we solve this. This is how we solve this assignment problem kind of question by using Hungarian method. Okay, thank you guys, bye bye.